Ooh, hello. This is Mahlena Ray Johnson with Write Your First Book with Mahlena. And today we are talking about Even Oprah Needs Help, why you haven't written your book yet. So first, I'm supposed to introduce myself. I'm Mahlena, and I am a three-time author who is working on my fourth book, Love It a Luau. And I went to Loyola Marymount University for film school. Then I went to the University of Southern California for my MBA, where I studied marketing, entertainment, and entrepreneurship. So I'm immensely qualified to help you write your first book. Also, if you are thinking about writing your first book, then start writing now. Take out your phone and type notes on it. Or take out a pen and a piece of paper or a pencil and a notebook and write your notes down. Or if you're watching this on a computer, then type as you are watching this video. Okay, so back to the subject at hand. Even Oprah needs help. Why you haven't written your book yet. All right. Let's talk about Oprah and you. If you happen to know Oprah, say hey for me. So Oprah is someone who created an entire show around herself that she owned. And then she created an entire Oprah universe of movies and other TV shows and magazines. And she has a huge house in Montecito and has lots of connections and lots of friends and is worth billions of dollars. But she did not start all of this by saying, I'm going to do everything on my own, and that is what I'm going to do. She didn't start by saying, I'm just going to sit in a chair and hopefully people will walk up to me and I'll interview them. No, she went out and got people to interview. Or, as the show went on, she got people to get people for her to interview. What I'm trying to say is that Oprah does not live on an island by herself. Even if she did live on an island by herself, there would be other people who have to take her to the island because, as far as I know, she's not a skilled pilot or a captain of a boat. She needs people to help her. She needs people and processes to help her accomplish what she needs to do. And the bigger that her empire has gotten, the more people and more skilled professionals she has enlisted to help her build what she needs to do every day. She has a chef. She has a whole farm with people like picking vegetables and stuff. She doesn't go out and pick vegetables on her own every day. She has people do that for her. So, how does this relate to you in your book? A lot of thoughts about authors are that they have their moleskin notebook and their specific little pen, and they go to a cabin in the woods and they write their book all alone for days and weeks on end, and then they come back and they have published their amazing novel that goes into bookstores and everybody loves them. That is not an accurate depiction of how books are written. For those books that you see on your bookshelves, if you go into the bookstore or you see them on Amazon, the big ones especially take teams of people to put that book out. Sometimes the person who is listed as the author on the cover is not even the person who created most of the content inside of that book. The famouser they are, the less likely that they actually wrote that book all by themselves. All by themselves. There are people helping the people who are on the cover of the book. They're behind the scenes. They're editors. They're copy editors. They're proofreading editors. There's story editors. There are publicists. There are the head of the publishing company, writer's assistants, ghostwriters. There are so many people involved in the process of creating that final book that you see on a shelf that you never hear about unless you actually look through the acknowledgments and see whom the author would like to thank for helping them put this book out. So, often people compare themselves and what they think being an author means to that final product on a shelf that took dozens of people to get out there. And they think, How am I supposed to accomplish all of that one person did? That one person must be so special because they put out a book all by themselves. I'm here to tell you that they did not put out that book all by themselves. They had a whole team of experts, hopefully, to put it out with them. So you should not be comparing yourself to someone who has a whole team. What you need to focus on for your book is starting to write now. If you don't start to write, you can never get to a finished book. So what else is stopping you? I want to hear about it in the comments. What else is stopping you from writing your book besides the thought that it's too much? You have to start to be great. No, you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. How does that apply to me? Oh, okay. Well, I am here to help you. There are lots of videos that I've made already and lots of blog posts that I've made as well that can help you get started writing. And if you have already started writing and you need some help, then please contact me at writeyourfirstbookwithmahlena@gmail.com. As I mentioned in my video training yesterday called You Need to Write This Book. No, You Need to Write a Book. What was it called? You all know what it's called. I think it was called You Need to Write a Book. In my video training yesterday, I said specifically, you need to write a book. Here's how to do it. Here's why. You have a story inside of you that you need to tell, and I'm here to help you. How can I help you get to published book? I show you 3 things. I show you how to organize yourself, organize your thoughts and your notes and put it all down. I take you through a timeline. Ideally, you have a 12-month period where you go from brainstorming and outlining phase to first draft phase to second draft phase to finalized and actually published in those 4 quarters, and I help take you through it. I'm not an expert at selling books, but I am an expert at helping people write, and I'm an expert at helping people get to where they want to go. So you are ready to move forward with your book, then email me at writeyourfirstbookwithmahlena@gmail.com. And as I mentioned yesterday, you can't sign up for this 12-month program and say, I want to hang out with Mahlena for 12 months. That's not an option. The thing that you can do is sign up for a breakthrough session with me. And before you even start to type that email out, you have to answer 3 questions. And you have to bring these answers with you to our 30-minute breakthrough session. First question is, what's your book about? Second question is, when do you want to have this book published by? And third question is, what has been stopping you from writing this book? Again, what's the book about? When do you want to have it published by? And what has been stopping you from writing this book? Have those questions ready, then email me at writeyourfirstbookwithmahlena@gmail.com so we can get you signed up for your 30-minute breakthrough session and see if my program from idea to published is right for you. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.